There's like 3 video game universes right now. I did 4.
Yes.
It's like 3.
There's 3.
Yeah.
There's 3 of them.
Loading snacks. What it do, snackers and snackettes? It is your boy Gage, here alongside
Sin.
This is the Loading Snacks Show.
That it is.
And as always, we're going to start the show off with hashtag ICYMI.
Just in case you missed it.
Which is last week's news.
As always.
Now, you might notice someone's missing.
Really? I haven't noticed.
AK, you can superimpose Coop into the picture?
Yeah.
I don't do it. I don't do it. And no, don't do it. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to start off with the first thing.
Number 1.
Nintendo had their first Direct since the passing of Satoru Iwata. There were a lot of strong announcements, including Twilight Princess HD, a release date for Star Fox Zero, and Cloud from Final Fantasy VII coming to Smash Brothers. My man.
Yeah.
Did you get a chance to watch the whole Direct?
I've seen the whole Direct. Yes, I have. Yes,
If you haven't seen the whole Direct, we did post it to our Facebook.
That we
so
did.
You can go there. It's on YouTube. You can watch the entire Direct.
Yeah.
It's a little more than an hour. But yeah, so some pretty good highlights.
That end with Cloud really
That threw people for a loop.
Yeah, it really did. It really did.
Because nobody was expecting that. That was
not even a little bit.
So left field.
And he looked dope.
Yeah, he did.
A lot of traditional Final Fantasy VII stuff in there that made me happy, and
it's the truth.
Can't wait to get my hands on it.
Twilight Princess HD. We don't need this, but
I never beat Twilight Princess, so
which is fine. That's cool.
It would be for somebody like me. I never beat it. All right, let me go ahead and get it, play it.
We don't need
Maybe
it.
get the
they got to do
for
something because
we don't have another Zelda for a while. So
there it is.
Exactly.
There it is. And it is now. I want to tell you what's interesting is that they did stress that the third party that's working on it is great at doing redoing titles and stuff like that. Like they went out of their way to make sure that people knew that they weren't pulling resources from the team at Nintendo that's working on the new Zelda to do this. Like and that's important.
It is.
Smart.
It is. And they have a special amiibo coming out with it.
Yeah,
and it did say, the Wolf Link, and it did say that some of the data, they didn't say what data will transfer over to the new Zelda when it comes out.
Right. Interesting. Splatoon, getting some size 'em ups.
Yeah.
So new maps, new levels, new outfits, new weapons.
A lot of stuff, all for free.
I got a lot of love for Nintendo for the way they're supporting this game.
I've actually heard nothing but good things about it, and it's one of the things that is on my Christmas list. Hopefully, I can get a hold of.
Yeah.
So I'm definitely looking forward to adding that to my catalog. I'm really looking forward to playing that.
I can dig it. Anything else that stood out to you? I mean, Star Fox Zero.
I'll put it like this. I was more impressed with this trailer than any other one.
Absolutely.
But I'm still, honestly, I'm still not sold on it just yet. But I did like this trailer. It made me a little bit more hopeful of it. Now, I will say 3DS, as always.
They got the joints.
Phenomenal showing.
They got the joints.
Phenomenal showing from 3DS. The Fire Emblem.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Fire Emblem Awakening. Yes.
What do you think about that whole package thing, man? With the two, it's 2 separate games, and like you buy this one,
if you buy both of them, you get the third one when it comes out or something like that. Like
it is a bundle. Just buy the bundle.
Exactly.
Just get
especially if
spend $80 to get the bundle.
I'm pretty sure if you're a Fire Emblem fan, you're gonna
do it anyway.
You're gonna get the
bundle.
bundle.
That's what I'm saying. Like, why even break it up? But anyway, Nintendo had a really good showing.
They did.
I definitely think you should go and check it out. By all means, there's some good stuff. They did try to make sure that you understood that there were still things that were coming in 2016.
Yes, they did a good job of that.
In 2015, as they were preparing for 2016 and further out. So, good job, Nintendo.
Very good job. Very good job.
Number 2.
Sony announced that PlayStation Vue made its way to Amazon devices. Now, the announcement came by way of the US PlayStation blog, which also shed light on a $5 reduction in price for the core and elite packages, bringing them to $54.99 and $64.99 respectively. Now, PlayStation Vue.
Yes.
I mean, look.
I think it's smart that they're putting it on Amazon.
Shoulders to the ears.
You know what I mean? I think
Yeah,
it's smart on there. They said Chromecast is coming soon for it, you know.
Yeah. I think that this is an important initiative for Sony. When you look at what their overall business looks like, being able to take things, put the PlayStation name on it, which is really one of the only things that's doing well and making money for Sony, and begin to put itself in the realm of doing digital TV. This is something that, you know, you buy a Sony TV, it's built into the TV.
Right.
You know, now you're gonna have it on the
Amazon,
the Fire
Kindle
Stick.
Fire, right.
It's,
Chromecast coming.
Chromecast is coming. It's on iPad. It's on iPods. Like
Dropping the price helps.
yeah, $5,
Yeah.
but it's still
Better than
every little bit counts.
Right.
Netflix going up $1. Bring that down for
And with a lot of people more cord cutting, smart move on their half.
It is definitely a good way to get your feet into that area. A lot of people love and know Sony. They love and know the Sony name. There are tons and tons upon tons of PlayStation 3 and PlayStation 4 consoles that are out there throughout the world. But in the US, this is US market alone, which means that there are millions and millions of people who have access to this.
Right.
Who, if they have cut a cord, if they're no longer doing the Comcast or the Cox cable or the AT&T, like whatever it is,
They have an option.
they do have an option for getting television. And
Right.
I think it's a good way to go. So I think it's a smart initiative for them. I'm glad to see them bring the pricing down a little bit, and to begin to extend it out, you know, to other
more
families.
things, yeah.
The real trick, if it ever shows up as an app on the Xbox, then it's real. Then it got real. You know what I'm saying? Then it got real.
Number 3.
So the new Xbox One experience, or the NXOE, has rolled out to all Xbox One owners, bringing Windows 10 as well as 104 Xbox 360 games to the platform. The update also brings a few other changes, one of which is the ability to reconfigure the button layout on your controllers. Now,
I'm glad that it works now.
I mean, it was working. We're in the preview program.
So we dealt with the kinks
I
of
got
trying
it
to get
really early, and it was a dangerous thing. Like, not a lot of people in it. You could opt in if you were in the preview program. They didn't do it to everybody because they knew there was a possibility it could really mess your system up.
Yeah,
So we
which it
tested it
did.
for you. It's safe now.
Now it is.
I didn't have a whole lot of trouble with it. There were definitely some kinks. Look, that's just part of testing.
Oh yeah. It's just a part of opting in. You know what you get into.
It's beautiful. It still feels a little clunky. Like, it's still a little bit cluttered, but it's
Take the
faster.
tour if you got it. Take the tour if you got it.
No doubt.
Yeah.
It's faster. It's just a matter of getting used to navigating it. Once you get used to navigating it again, like a lot of people have gotten used to the way it was, so you're gonna have to kind of reacclimate yourself to the way that this works. But once you do that, there are a couple things that we're missing, like Cortana integration has not come yet. That will come later.
Right, that's in the future.
But what was really important was the backwards compatibility.
Yes.
So along with this new dashboard upgrade, I won't even want to call it an update. It's an upgrade. It really is.
Yeah, considering that we have backwards compatibility now. We didn't have that before.
The backwards compatibility is a big deal. The games that you have that you already own that are Xbox 360 games will just show up in your ready to install area at the back of your My Games and App section. So all you literally have to do is scroll over to that area and any games that you own that are part of the program right now. Again, they started with 104. And it's a pretty decent list of games. And they will continue to add them. It looks like almost on a monthly basis they may be adding new games. I believe that the next update of games, the next wave of games is supposed to start hitting in like December. So
Okay.
looks like it's probably going to be monthly. But yeah, I mean, it works. It works well. You can just
Love
keep
it.
chatting. All the other stuff that you could do.
I love the
with
new
your
avatar
Xbox
system.
The avatars are cool.
I love them.
I mean, you still don't really see them,
No,
but you have a way to see them now. You
Yes.
couldn't really see them before when the original.
and they
system
added
rolled
stuff
out.
that they had took out before when they switched it over from 360 to Xbox One, like with your poses and little stuff
Yeah,
like
things
that.
like being able to go in and set your. Because one of the things I loved about the Xbox 360 was being able to go into the main settings and set it like I always invert my controller when I play shooters. So instead of having to go in every time I play a game, go into the options and change the setting and invert it, you can just set it. You could change that in the actual settings on the Xbox, so that now whenever I put a shooter in, it's
already
just
set.
automatically
It's already
inverted.
set.
Unfortunately, I went in and made that change and then had to go back to all my games and fix it because it was backwards. Nonetheless, being able to change the button layout, which I didn't realize was going to happen. I thought it was going to be reserved for the Xbox Elite controller. You can do it on any of the controllers. So it's pretty cool. I'm happy with it. Definitely check that out.
And take that tour.
Yeah, no doubt.
Number 4.
Cinematic universes are all the rage these days, and Activision wants in. The gaming industry behemoth is going all in on a Call of Duty cinematic universe as well as a Skylanders animated series.
Okay.
I had enough of this.
I get making Skylanders an animated series.
Yep.
I get that completely.
Yep, but it better be good.
True.
Do
but
it
do
right.
we need a Call of Duty cinematic universe?
We don't.
I get a Call of Duty movie because it's popular. I get that. I get them making a movie, but a cinematic universe. You're trying to Marvel this thing?
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, think about it. There's a Ghostbusters cinematic universe.
I don't think we need that for a cinematic
We
universe.
don't need no more cinematic universes, but a Call of... there's enough Call of Duty. There's enough Call of Duty video game. There's like 3 video game universes right now. I did 4.
Yes.
There's
Yeah.
like 3.
There's 3.
Yeah,
There's 3 of
I
them.
mean...
It's everybody's trying to jump on that Marvel bandwagon of
Look,
doing what they're doing.
We're at the point now where,
no-
just like with comic books, we've reached a point in technology, from a technological standpoint, in movie making,
Where you can make them now.
and
they look,
from a standpoint of people who grew up with and actually have a love for the material, can be the directors, the writers, or what have you. Like, when they tried to do that stuff years ago, you have somebody who could care less, really, usually trying to put this stuff out or do whatever. It's not. So I get it. We don't need it. I will give it its fair shake. I have
We
to
don't
see
need
a
it.
trailer. I'll go check it out. But whatever.
exactly. We don't need it.
Skylanders, I'm with you.
Number 5.
You know what? Number 5. Sony is no longer making Betamax cassettes.
They were still making them?
Listen, bruh. Listen to me.
Is
Listen
that
to
where
me.
your money's going, Sony?
Are you telling me you just now figured out you should stop making... Bruh.
I saw this come across like some
Doesn't
news
even
outlet, and I
matter.
was like, what?
Bruh. Listen to me. Listen.
Why are you putting production into this?
Listen, Linda, listen.
Still.
Who's buying these? I don't know what fourth world countries are running. Now listen, Betamax was dope. It was way better than
When it came
VHS.
out-
I'm one of them dudes. I understand. It was better. It died. The first Betamax machine cost like $2,200, like $2,300 in like 1975. Y'all been making Betamax since 1975.
Somebody was trying to find where his money's going, was looking through the books and like, hey,
Wait a minute.
you know, we still got a Betamax
Has
department.
anybody shut this plant down? Shut this
They all gotta work
plant down.
And where were they shipping them?
Oh no.
Where were they shipping
Who's paying for this?
Who's ordering Betamax tapes?
No, listen to me. Listen. Here's the thing. Everybody at Sony should have been fired. Should have been fired.
Whoever messed up.
Whoever found it,
Got a raise.
president.
Yep, you got a raise.
Yeah, you the real MVP.
Corner office is for you, bro. You got the corner office.
Right. So, how we gonna save this money? Hey, you know
Hey,
what? Hey.
I found Betamax plant in
What is this?
Taiwan?
What is a Betamax? What is this? What is this? It's
Tell you
wrong.
what, it's shut
What it
down. All y'all,
Listen,
all y'all
for all
fine.
y'all out there who still running your Betamaxes, you can't do it anymore. It's gonna be like Polaroids.
Yep.
Polaroids.
No. Absolutely. Oh my gosh.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's been hashtag just in case you missed
Just
it.
in
Do us a
case.
favor, make sure you check us out on Facebook. We're at Loading Snacks on Instagram and on Twitter. Drop us a comment.
Please email
Give us a thumbs up.
Yes.
Give
Subscribe.
us a
Hit that
thumbs
red
down.
button.
If you don't like it, just tell us why. That'd be nice. And please hit the subscribe button. Okay, we could go? No?
I guess not.
All right, well then we just keep moving on and keep. All right. Snackers and snackettes.
We're back.
Back to the second half.
Of the
After the
Snack
break
Show.
part,
Right.
the Loading Snack Show. Today in the second half, we're going to talk to you a little bit about what you should be picking up for the holidays on the gaming side, that is the games themselves.
Because y'all know that Christmas is going to be here before you know it.
Not just Christmas, holidays, period.
Yeah.
Everybody don't celebrate Christmas.
Very true. My apologies for those.
But listen, what we want to do is we're going to break this down, starting with games that are mature.
Right.
Next week, we'll get into games that are teen,
And for
E10
everyone.
plus,
Mhm.
E for everyone. This is the list of the hot games this year, not just that are coming out or getting ready to come out, but that have been released
Yes.
for the most part,
Yes.
released this year, that are hot,
That people
rated
will be
M for
asking
mature.
for. Right.
So this is for the adults. The people who are
18
already,
plus.
I mean, if you're okay with your kids playing games that are M for mature, I mean, you walk that line. But these are the M for mature games.
They absolutely are.
Let's start by talking Call of Duty Black Ops 3.
Black Ops 3. Yeah.
Blops 3.
One of the most popular franchises on the planet.
No doubt. These games, the story modes have a tendency to be
Intense.
quite. They can be real. They've had
Controversy before.
Yeah, there's no doubt about that. They are rated mature for a reason. There's a lot of shooting and a lot of killing, and your enemies are real people.
Yes.
It is realistic.
Military-based game.
This takes it a little bit into the future, but it is still a very realistic game.
Mm-hmm.
So while fun and addictive for a lot of people, you make that judgment call.
It's very real.
Fallout 4.
One of the most popular games, period, point blank.
Bethesda does it, knocks it out the park every time they do
Absolutely. This time's no different.
it. Fallout is absolutely mature.
Yes.
The themes, this is a post-apocalyptic world in which
Set in like the
it's in Boston.
but like time period like the 40s, 50s, I don't know, something weird like that. back
It's
then.
like, I believe that it's our future, but
But they're stuck
there was
back
a
then.
nuclear
Yes.
holocaust or something along those sorts
Like
that
back when
happened
people
back
used
in
to
the
make
50s
bomb
or whatever.
shelters and
Yeah.
all that kind of stuff like back then.
Yeah, it's seriously mature.
It is.
But definitely one to look like. It'd be very hard to go wrong getting someone Fallout. It is an RPG, meaning
Yes.
that it has elements where it requires listening and reading along with shooting and moving.
And it's
So,
only single player. There's no multiplayer element to it.
not at all. Not at all.
Massive game.
Yeah, big time. Rise of the Tomb Raider. Now, Xbox One exclusive this holiday.
Yes.
Come out next year for the PlayStation 4.
Right.
It is also, it's also on Xbox 360. Beautiful game. Again, this is a sequel to the
the
one from a
last
couple
one, right.
years ago where they rebooted the series. This one takes Lara
Lara. Okay.
It is kind of the story of her. The first one was the story of her evolution into becoming a Tomb Raider. The first time she killed a person, it's a scene where like she might get raped. Like there was a lot in this one. This one doesn't quite have those themes in it. However, your enemies are still human beings. You are shooting people in the head with arrows and things that explode, and you are sneaking up behind people and stabbing them in the neck with broken bottles. This is not.
Yes. It is violent.
Yeah, it's not for the children's.
Yes, if there's anything like some of those scenes that was in, like just the atmosphere, that was in like some of those scenes, like
she's beat up and she's bloody and she's soft spoken and so it sounds like
scenes with corpses everywhere, like in the first fight. So it's just tread lightly.
It's grown folks' business. Just Cause 3. Just Cause 3 hasn't hit yet. It comes out 1st of December.
Yes.
But this is a series. Again, this is the third one.
Yes, it is.
And judging by the first two.
Yes, it will be a lot of explosions, a lot of shooting people.
It's like
with a mirage of weapons.
Imagine Michael Bay made a game.
Yeah, that's kind of it. Explosions, jumping out of planes.
Yeah.
Parachutes, diving, shooting people, driving cars into buildings, all that kind of stuff. But absolutely 100% fun as I don't know what.
Can't bleep this out. It's gonna blow up.
Yeah, and it is funny. I beat the first two, I know.
Definitely look for that. Keep that on your radar. Again, that's gonna hit after Black Friday because it doesn't release until after that. So if you're looking at Black Friday and Black Friday deals, this is not going to be something that will be there, but it is definitely one that it's probably not on a lot of people's radar, but definitely one to keep your eye on because it is big and it is open world. It is a lot of fun.
It's absolutely a lot of fun.
You know what? Really, if you have an Xbox One, you can jump on it with backwards compatibility and play Just Cause 2.
Right there. Yep.
Matter of fact, they made Just Cause 2 free with games with gold not too long ago. So the game, most people have it if you just downloaded it. So go back and play that one.
Smart move to get them ready for Part 3 getting ready to drop too. Yeah.
Do that. Rainbow Six Siege.
That's our baby right there. That's our baby right there.
This is an all multiplayer game.
Right.
So if you have somebody who you're purchasing for, or if you're purchasing for yourself, and you want a story, there is a story, sort of. I mean, they hired Angela Bassett.
Yeah, so there's something
there. There is some story there. But this is a multiplayer game. Now it does have co-op. That's where we are. Let's get together. But you are hunting people. You are shooting people in the chest I'm shooting people in the chest.
Like depending on what side you're on, you go get the hostage and you
try to protect the hostage, or you have to
and you gotta go in and take each other out. Yeah, it's violent.
This
is
serious. Person on person, close quarters. The way Tom Clancy games always are.
Yes.
This is a close quarters,
very realistic,
shooting people. You get shot once, you don't get back up kind of game. Like this is about as real.
Yeah, this is not go hide in the corner and wait to get your shield back.
Nope.
Headshot, you're down.
You
didn't say the magic word.
Yeah. Grand Theft Auto 5. Now, yes, this game is a couple of years old.
But
it doesn't matter.
It's still extremely popular. It's still doing numbers.
Have it, they should.
And they still putting out free content.
No doubt. The Grand Theft Auto Online is its own monster.
It's a beast in itself.
There's the full single player game to play, but the online content that they just continuously add new updates to. That the Lowrider update by itself.
Yeah.
I can't even but know that this is Grand Theft Auto. Just like it's always Grand Theft Auto. Just like there's always somebody in Congress or a senator somewhere.
We have to shut this game down. It's no different this time whatsoever. Absolutely not.
It might be worse because it looks more real because next gen.
If you're buying it for your child, just know that.
Nope. If you're buying it for your child, nope. No.
Well,
no. Your child needs to be old. This game.
If you have an old child.
There you go.
Okay.
Like I do. I have old children.
Okay, if you have an old child.
You have a old child.
Young child, absolutely not. If it's on their list, just go ahead and scratch it off.
Don't do it. Don't do it. But if it's on their list, that means they probably played it at their friend's house. I'm
pretty sure.
Might put a check on that. Assassin's Creed Syndicate.
The name alone should tell you that this game is in. Assassins. You're doing exactly what you think, and not necessarily with guns, more so like up close,
Knives,
personal, stabbing them in the neck.
pistols,
So
beating people to death
up close
with,
and personal with it.
brass knuckles with spikes on them.
Yes.
You can play as a male and a female
Yeah,
this
equality.
time around.
Yes,
So
equality
they're
is nice.
twins. There's a brother and a sister, Evie and Jacob Fry. You can actually swap between them kind of on the fly. Not if you're in an actual mission, but when you're running around in the game world, you can swap between the two of them.
Okay.
You upgrade them individually, so you can choose. There are certain story missions where it will make you be one or the other. But outside of that, you can choose to just play as one if you want to, or just play as the other. I personally like to swap back and forth between the two and do different types of missions with different people. She's better at stealth. He's better at combat. It's
Right.
kind of, you know. But definitely a really good game.
Absolutely.
Definitely an improvement over Unity from last year. So definitely take a look at that. I would highly recommend picking that up. If it's on somebody's list, go ahead and grab it.
you can't go
They
wrong
won't
with
be
it at all.
disappointed with it. Mad Max.
Yes, I own Mad Max.
Mad Max
And it is rated M mature for a reason. If you've seen the Mad Max movies, then you pretty much know what you're getting into with the Mad Max game.
Yep.
Yes, it's a lot of beating the snot out of people and driving
Running
people over with cars and blowing them up with shotguns.
I mean,
like it's like I said, if you've seen the movies and you know what Mad Max is, it is
know
the
what's
game.
up.
Yes,
You know what's up.
It's absolutely fun. I'm pretty sure a lot of people love it, especially if they like those
Yeah.
Arkham, those Batman Arkham
Yeah.
series had that same.
It is
style of
another one
play.
that might be a little under the radar. It released to good reviews, but little fanfare. Like a lot of people, I think it just kind of got swept under the rug because it came out around the
Well,
same
yeah,
time
some
as
other
some other
stuff,
games,
right.
and so definitely worth
But
checking out.
yeah, it's definitely worth a pickup.
Definitely worth checking out. The last on this list, Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain.
Which will be on a lot of people's lists.
This game is the phenomenality of games. It's phenomenal. But it is realistic.
Yeah.
It is gritty. I mean, it's silly at times,
Yes,
but
right.
you are sniping people in the face.
Yeah, I'm actually getting ready to start getting into it right now.
This game is very graphic from the very beginning. There is language. There's close to nudity. This is not really for children. But again, great game. Definitely worth grabbing for anyone who's just looking for something fun to play for their wish list. And there's tons of replayability, tons of hours to put into this game. So by all means, make sure you check out Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain.
You know what? They might actually want to get them a point card if they might not have the Ground Zeroes. They came out probably like a year or so ago, right before it.
Yeah.
Because the stuff that you get in that actually carries over to that game.
Yeah, there is stuff that you can bring.
Right. It's about an hour
along
long
with
or less, depending on how good you are.
Depends on how you play.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, that is our list of mature games to look out for that are hot for this holiday season.
Yes.
If you have any questions, if there's anything that we missed, please drop us a line.
Please.
Send us an email. You can email me at gage.loadingsnacks@gmail.com.
Send.loadingsnacks@gmail.com.
Or you can just email us at loadingsnacks@gmail.com.
Or just leave us a comment at the bottom.
Leave us a comment in the bottom. Let us know what you think. Again, if there's something that we miss in this mature list,
Please let us know.
please do. If there's something that you have questions about or you want to know,
Yes.
also do the same thing.
Like if somebody's saying something about a game you want to know is something that they might like,
No doubt.
drop us a line. We'll gladly tell you.
No doubt. So do us a favor, hit that thumbs up button, hit the red subscribe button.
Please.
Share us with your friends, please. And with that,
Say we're good.
toodles and loos.
We're out.
Loading snacks. Ow, ow.